Volkswagen once made their own Audi TT clone, calling it the Volkswagen BlueSport. Unveiled in 2009 at the Detroit Auto Show, this sleek little drop top wasn't just some wild concept. It was a fully functioning roadster that was literally created to take down the Mazda MX-5, also known as the Miata, though it shares more similarities to that of a Pontiac Solstice or even a Saturn Sky, mostly in just how they look. The BlueSport was based around the original Volkswagen Concept R vehicle that was shown off in 2003 at the Frankfurt Auto Show. Though the two cars share the roadster body and much of the same styling, the Concept R actually came with a VR6 and was built as a sleeker Mark V Golf. But the BlueSport took a slightly different approach. Not only was it a roadster powered by a 2.0-liter TDI engine, but the engine was mounted behind the driver. The BlueSport was a mid-engined rear-wheel drive turbo diesel, which the Concept R was also rear-wheel drive and mid-engine, but the BlueSport just looks way better, man. This was still a full 6 to 7 years before Dieselgate, so that explains the use of a TDI engine. I will say though, it did make about 180 horsepower, which in a lightweight roadster would absolutely shred. Not to mention the 260 pound-feet of torque burning rubber every time you accelerate. What makes this car even more cool is the fact it was fully road registered. While reading the Top Gear article, the writer Paul Horrell described his experience driving the car. Not only did he not have to drive it on a track, but he took it up to some scenic routes and was able to fully unlock the power of the BlueSport in the real world. Though he was locked to like 62 miles an hour, but that's besides the point. Though the Concept didn't have the proper MQB parts, it was still rocking Polo and Golf suspension. Plus it was made like a final product. The interior was modern with a rounded style similar to the TT's, the steering wheel resembled the Mark VII Golf steering wheel with music controls built in, and it just looked sporty and comfortable to drive. I think the saddest thing about this car is the amount of promises it truly had. They actually had plans for it. Selling it as an MQB car with a 1.4 turbo option, maybe even a 1.8 liter, as well as doing a full R version of the car with a 2.0T. It really is sad to see such an amazing concept die on arrival, never to be touched again. Do you think this could come back as like an electric roadster? Would you consider buying one of these maybe? Because I love how it looks and it deserves to come back.